Okay, take notes on this one. This is probably one of the most fun games I've had with Talon, and with certain conditions, like the enemy team having 4 to 5 squishy champions, this worked perfectly. And there was only one aspect and priority I had this game, and that was roaming like crazy and going for kills, and just bursting as many people as I could. And this game I got to do that. All the conditions fit, lots of squishies, I got mid, we needed some AD, and I went for it. So let's go through it. We went Predator. So this is really good. It's like a mini ghost. I would describe it as a mini ghost. Electrocute's good too, if you want a lot of damage. But the roaming potential of this, and just constantly moving around the map, like, I don't even think people can react. As soon as you wave clear and you jump a wall and you just start running bot, they probably don't even have time. By the time they're like pinging, bot lane is too slow to react. And Dark Harvest is okay too. But for this game, again, the priority was just to roam like crazy. And went for this, because I'm going to be jumping over walls a lot. I can get this, I can get that lethality, and you always want to go lethality on Talon. Taste of Blood, I'm not interested in healing. And Cheap Shot, you can only really slow them with your, I think Duskblade proc can do that, but that's going to take a while to get. And also, your W only slows them on the way back, and that's not always guaranteed. So this is the safest bet here, and it's probably the best too. Eyeball Collection, because I'm going for kills, because I'm going to try taking wards, I'm going to get that Duskblade, I'm going to be able to take wards, going to place pinks. I could have also taken sweepers, but I didn't go for sweepers, as lately I've noticed in solo queue, trinkets, yellow trinkets are just the best. I don't know why, it just seems like vision is important. Ghost Pourer, don't need this either. Not focused on this stuff, don't care, I just want this. I want to slowly build up a bit of power. And I took Ingenious Hunter because I'm going to have a lot of actives. Talon can have up to about 4 actives, so this is really good. It's really, really good. And I'm going to be constantly popping actives, constantly ulting, constantly roaming, just running around the map like crazy, jumping walls. It's a off the wall build, but it really is good. I think this is really optimal. Again, I think the only difference, maybe you could go Electrocute or Dark Harvest. And for Sorcery, I took Ultimate Hat because of my ultimate. I want that to be up all the time. Every single time it's up, I am going for a kill. There is no sieging, there is no like trying to play calm. I am going for kills every single time. Mana Flow, not that important. He's got, I don't think he's got any mana problems. Magic Orb, I was against a Syndra, but I didn't really feel like, I mean, I didn't even lane against her that much, to be honest. Transcendence, maybe the cooldown, but he gets a lot of cooldowns from his items, so wouldn't really need that. Movement speed, perhaps this is okay, but what I went for was this, and this is exciting to play with. Like, the second you enter the river, you just feel the movement speed. You've also got your Predator, and you just literally are on Ghost 24/7. It is so fun, it is so fast. Let's get straight into the gameplay, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. My main focus as Talon during laning phase is just to push. I mean, my kill potential is pretty big, but they have to be, I guess, slow enough or dumb enough to get hit by both my Ws. And it was a bit of a tough laning phase. This Eve didn't like me. She stayed in my lane, just bullied me, and just constantly trying to harass me for whatever reason. But I wasn't concerned. That's not my priority. I'm not going for lane kills. I am definitely a roaming Predator. Hence my keystone. So you want to push, you want to farm as much as you can without dying. Syndra's pretty aggressive in general, not just this one. Here comes Eve again. I thought I dodged that. Not good enough. But yeah, so I had to struggle with that for a bit, but that's okay. As long as you keep pushing, I got level 6 and got my Hex Drinker as well, so I can't get bursted by Syndra. And again, we're just going to start the rooms. This is exactly what I wanted to do, and not the lane I wanted to gank first, but was not an option. So I thought, go top, this guy gets it, taunt, and completely put my full combo, all my damage on that Camille, and that's it. That's how easy it is. Not sure if she had flash or what, but everything else just like that, so clean. Had to use Ignite, went back mid, pushed mid, and that's it. Bought boots as well. And here I'm proccing it, and you'll see, look at this, with that river scuttle speed up and my actual water walking and my predator boots, I'm there so quickly, and I'm able to hit most of them. Actually hit both of them with, I think, all my damage. Trish dies, but that's fine. This game's messy. Trish is gonna die a lot this game. Can't control what she does. I gotta focus on what I can do, and yeah. This was so fun. I mean, one of the first times in a long time that I played Talon and had this much fun. As well as, I feel like it's really optimal. Again, Electrocute could be a good option. I mean, especially if you have water walking, if you have everything else, but the amount of speed and the roaming potential is insane. It's ridiculous. It feels kind of broken. It feels like you have Ghost on like a 2-minute cooldown all the time, and yeah. So I'm just gonna. This is just normal. I mean, you're gonna get bullied on the tower. I don't know where Eve is, so I've got to watch out. Gonna try 1v1ing her every now and then, but I get heal baited. My damage is just not that high, and Eve's waiting, of course. It's Eve again. She really liked me this game. Shen saves me. I say thank you, and I get a bit of teamwork help here, and Ezreal gets that kill, which is really good. I guess, so I've started to build some lethality now. I have, I think I have CD boots now with Predator. I've been proccing that every now and then, whenever I can. Even if it's Tahari to lane, I will use it. And I know Eve's going to be around, so I'm just ready to back him up. Don't get... yeah, I kind of missed my W, my second W there, but that's okay. She changed directions. Now we catch Camille out, and I'm going in for this. Again, I'm able to just like, from the red side, from the enemy red side to our red side, I'm there so quickly with those Predator boots. It's just insane. I feel like I can be everywhere at once without TP. I mean, I can imagine if I actually had TP, although I had less, you know, damage and kill potential. So here I am just roaming again. I mean, this is the entire game. I don't think I've said that enough, man. This is just like a constant roaming game. So this guy's not looking at his map because I can tell by the way he's moving. There you go. He's either looking at his map or looking at lane, and he's just not paying attention. I wanted to go in on there, but all my cooldowns. And he just spooked right there. So I thought, you know, who cares? He backed off the tower, so I'm able to go back mid. Man. So I've also got that rune which decreases the cooldown timers on my actives, which is really good too. And you'll see this as the match goes on. So she just ults me and does a lot of damage, but I still have Hex Drinker. You can tell she's threatened. I mean, I'm kind of fed. I'm just doing a lot of damage, and you know, she uses all her damage, pretty smart. She hits everything, and another heal bait. It seems to be something I'm not used to. My weakness is also barrier baits, but it's fine. Everything's working out so far. Priority was, again, just to roam. And I'm slowly picking up eyeballs as well. And you can tell this is not the easiest game. It's really messy. Most of the kills lay on me and Ezreal. So I've got to watch out too. Like, most of the time I can't just like, you know, I just can't just stay in the fight. I have to use my cooldowns and then back off a little bit. Here is kind of an interesting roam. Because that's another thing you got to focus on, is that you got to push the sides in as Talon. You got potential to 1v1 a lot of champs. And your wave clear is decent. And you got the speed to get away if anything happens. You can see here just like these really messy team fights. I see Varus is, you know, misplaced, bad positioning. I take advantage of that. Camille fucks up. I don't know what she's doing. And Sintra's just ready to ult me. She does not like me either. She could have ulted everyone else. Maybe it was a misclick. And look at this. So I have water walking. I'm now going to get the scuttle. And then the speed up. This is just, it's crazy speed. It feels like I'm using Ghost. And I'm just going to go for it. I probably could have waited a little bit longer, but I've spooked him towards my Ezreal, so yeah. Unfortunately, Varus could, you know, this is the perfect game for Talon. And the funny thing is, I actually picked Talon first, and they still picked a Varus and a Xerath bot lane, which is so good. Look at that burst power. Me and Trish just burst them. Too much damage. Use the wall to dodge the Varus. Oh, and it's, I mean, I just would not want to be that enemy team right now. I guess there's not much else to mention. This is more of, you know, the concept is easy. You roam around, you got a lot of actives to speed ups, and you just go for kills. It's all about having a bit of map awareness. This guy again, I mean, he's just free food. Look at that damage. That's me and Ezreal's damage there. That's insane. There's a few times that I actually have to like kind of protect the tower with my team. Yeah, I mean sometimes I just have to engage as well. It seems like we don't have much engage, so sometimes I do have to sacrifice myself, and you'll have to do that in team fights. It's just the nature of Talon. He's you know, he's got to put himself in a bad position, but his potential to kill someone is really high. And here I actually catch them doing a Baron. And this, if I was an amazing Talon player, if I had played him a few more times, I'd have actually taken them out. And I was actually looking for Eve. I'm like, where the hell is Eve? I'm like, I'm ready to kill the jungler so she has no smite potential. And she wasn't even on the Baron. So I kind of fuck up. I'm like lost looking for Eve. She's not there. There she is now. And I just don't know who to target. And there you go. Any good Talon would have actually just destroyed that team fight. Maybe gotten a, you know, quadra. Because they're all so low. And I did hit them with a lot of my abilities, but just not enough. And I see Varus is by himself, and I just go for him. Poor Varus, man. Like, this sort of priority, I flash out just because I don't know who's around. And the, obviously, solo queue forgot the Shen is going to come and save me. He forgot a few times already. Able to just survive this. Holy shit. Nice dodge, and that's it. All that movement speed. I mean, maybe it was that river movement speed as well. That water walking rune. Really amazing, honestly. Didn't think it was that good, but you can just feel it. Sometimes you can just feel an ability on a rune is just really good. Now with my Duskblade, I'm able to see there's no wards here, so I'm just really awkward positioning. And I gotta take the initiative ASAP because they're gonna come out of base soon. Look how easy that is. Absolute no skill, just decision making, going for the kill, having a bit of map awareness, and you catching these like ADCs. Doesn't have Guardian Age where the amount of damage is insane. So try this out. I would actually play Talon again and maybe go Electrocute. Probably not as fun, but way more damage. And mate, look at this. My ult is already up again. This is just after killing Varus, and my ult's already up. And I'm just gonna pressure him off objectives. I don't actually have to kill them, just pressure them off because they're all scared of me. But if I pressure them off, my team, like Tristana especially and Ezreal, will just do so much damage to the towers. Yeah, really fun game. Haven't had a game like this. Everything turned out. It wasn't easy. Bot lane didn't do too well early on. Shen was misplaced a few times, but me and Ezreal just kept going. And winning small objectives. We got a few dragons. And yeah, this is just, I mean, sometimes things just work out. I think this is after like 3-game losing streak. And that happens too. But yeah, kind of Fiesta, kind of everyone trying things out, and I'm just going to get another kill. This is just too easy. Insane. But yeah, if you like what you see, and if I've missed something, let me know. Again, I might try a Talon with something else. And I also wanted to mention that I did get that rune with the CDR items improvement, which is really good. Alright, see you in the next video.